Hyamika literature and thank them too for their personal encouragement. My thanks are also due to Dr. John Newman, the scholars Losang Shastri and Tashi Tsering at the Library of Tibetan Works and Archives, and to Losang Norbu Shastri, editor of the Translation Unit at the Central Institute of Higher Tibetan Studies, Sarnath, India, for information on various subjects. I am grateful to my editor, Susan Kaiser, for her useful suggestions and for kindly and skillfully inserting all the commas that I blithely omitted. Sally Davenport, like a wish-fulfilling jewel, offered to process the manuscript, and the task of preparing it for publication seemed overwhelming. It is impossible to express the deep appreciation and gratitude I feel for her unfailing graciousness, patience, meticulousness, valuable suggestions, and friendship. Ruth Sonam Dharamsala, India, November 1993.
Technical note: the system of transliteration used, with minor modification in that no letters are capitalized, is that devised by Toril Wiley, c. A Standard System of Tibetan Transcription, Harvard Journal of Asiatic Studies.
The pronunciation system used is the Essay Phonetics System, developed by Geoffrey Hopkins. See the technical note in Meditation on Emptiness, London, Wisdom Publications, pages. This approximates Lhasa pronunciation but is a simplified phonetic system in that it does not try to mirror all minor variations. Hopkins' system indicates a high tone in Tibetan by placing a macron over the consonant. These macrons have been omitted here for the sake of further simplicity, although this diminishes the accuracy of the system. Throughout the text, the first occurrence of any Tibetan name in phonetics is followed by the transliteration. In the following chart of the transliteration in phonetic systems, the Wiley transliteration is given first, followed by its equivalent in Hopkins phoneticization, where the placement of the macrons may be seen as a guideline to more accurate pronunciation. In Hopkins' system, the nasals, see far right-hand column, are low in tone when not affected by a superscribed or prefixed letter and high tone when there is a prefix or superscription. A subjoined la is pronounced la, except Forslav, which is pronounced bang, is phoneticized as wang, and byangs as yang.
The letters GA and BA are phoneticized ask and P in suffix position. Sanskrit names that were reconstructed from the Tibetan are preceded by an asterisk. Gyel-tsap's commentary on the 400 stanzas of Aryadeva with additional commentary by Geshe Sonam Rinchen. Prologue: homage to the foremost excellent ones who possess great compassion.
Preface: this treatise of the 400 stanzas on the yogic deeds of bodhisattvas has 4 parts. The title, the translator's homage, the text, and the conclusion. The title Catuhsataka in Sanskrit is translated as the 400, sastra as treatise, karika as stanzas, and nama as cult. This treatise has 16 chapters of 25 stanzas each, and almost every stanza explains one complete point. Since it has 400 stanzas, it is called the 400. The original text was entitled Atakasastra, the Treatise of Hundreds. Candrakirti's commentary says, the reason why the word catuh, has been omitted is because it dispels countless hundreds of wrong ideas. It was therefore entitled the Treatise of Hundreds in view of its effect. Candrakirti has explained the invalidity of an erroneous interpretation based on the word hundreds by another commentator. Candrakirti, the author of the commentary, by discerning the intention implicit in the text, has clarified the meaning of this version of the title to preclude others' wrong ideas.
The translator's homage to the exalted Manjusri. It says, homage to the exalted Manjusri, to indicate that the treatise deals extensively with the training in special wisdom by way of its focal objects, and since this is its principal topic, it is a treatise of knowledge. Presentation of the general meaning of the text begins by showing the author's greatness, then dispels another commentator's wrong ideas and briefly shows the actual intention. Showing the author's greatness, Candrakirti's commentary says, having gained a profound understanding of the teaching of Sutra and Tantra, he practiced their meaning and thereby definitely reached the state of Buddhahood in that very life. In the Compendium of Deeds, written by the master Aryadeva himself, he confirms attainment of the illusory body, exclusive to the highest yoga tantra. The protector Nagarjuna asserts that the supreme accomplishment will be attained in the very life in which that illusory body is attained. While some versions say he attained the stages of completion, preceded by the stages of generation, this is accepted to mean the same as the previous assertion by Nagarjuna. Thus there is also no contradiction when he is described as a common being during the early part of his life. The commentary on the Compendium of Vajrawisdom states that this master attained the 8th bodhisattva ground. There are many texts on Sutra and Tantra by him which have not been mentioned here.
Dispelling another commentator's wrong ideas, Candrakirti's commentary says, based on the word hundreds, the Venerable Dharmapala divided the body of the text into two, calling the first 8 chapters, Teaching Hundreds, and the last 8, Disputation Hundreds. Furthermore, he has interpreted the essential meaning in a Vijnaptivital way as a refutation of imaginary phenomena existing by way of their own characteristics. This is not the intention of the text. Candrakirti's commentary says, this is because the text shows the stages of the path by which a person of Mahayana disposition proceeds to unsurpassable enlightenment as an integrated sequentially connected totality. Furthermore, since it clearly establishes the essential meaning to be dependent arising without even the slightest inherent existence, no doubt can remain as to whether truly existent other-powered phenomena are accepted in this system. In addition, those systems assert that there is no need to understand subtle selflessness in order to gain release from worldly existence, whereas the need to do so is clearly established in this treatise. Briefly showing the actual intention objection, in that case there was no need to write the treatise, because the Master Nagarjuna has explained this extensively in the fundamental.